First shot of the game. So it comes down. They're still running wide, looking to get matched up. And we got a drag. But you can see the Pistons are looking to ice it. So he rejects anyway. Yeah, maybe he can't take this ball screen because he's still running. He could easily load to the ball if he comes off. So he actually has to reject here. Yeah, maybe he sees this clear side, so he wants to attack. Go tween, hezzy. And yeah, right here you can already see Duran's looking to vacate because Asar's already recovered. And that's just great individual defense. Asar just rides him the entire sideline. He's there. Takes his hands away, so there's no way it can be a whistle. And you can even see right here, Robinson, he's ready to make this high tag, so there's really nothing he could do but take the sideline. This must have been a drag. I can't tell if he's rejecting it or he set it and now he's slipping on a release, but it must be Spain here, so it's a really high Spain. And Duran's showing, you can already tell by his positioning, which they've been doing all series against the Cavs ball screens. It's going to show. K's able to recover. Now he can retreat. He hits him on that short. He still has all this space. And Don can still set the screen. He can really set it as a flare instead of a rip. Because he's not exploiting the space here. So he can't set up the rip. So there's really nothing he can do here. But he could still go and set this flare. And then release Jarrett. And then Asar would have to switch. But regardless, he hits him. He retreats, so that's completely blown up. Now he's forced to keep. Just plays bully ball. Let's see, quick rip. 1, 2. And his feet just kind of... Yeah, his feet just come together. So he's lost all balance. Falls over. Then it's a strong gather. He can't do anything but stun. But I do wonder why James picked his dribble up here. Because he's behind right now. He's on his hip. And he's going off this little hezzy. He has to vacate and retreat. Pretty sure he could take that angle. And if he tries to jump that, now you set up the Spain on the rip. And JA would be free to roll unless Asar were to switch. And even here, Don could just read that instead of flare. It's going to be a quick drag. They want to get the early switch. Great screen too, just cleans the bias here. He does see it. So he kind of tries to skinny over. But then just gets clean. So great screen by Dean. Now you got the early switch. And immediately you can see Duran looking to flood. Now he's going to cut through empty. So now he's going to show for some reason instead of following Dean Wade. And we already had Jalen Duran looking to flood it. So baseline would already be helped. I don't know why he's here. So now he's going to vacate. Make sure he 2-9s. And now we've also got Asar looking to help from the high side. Fill back. Alright, this is confusing. So why is Asar even here and loading up if he's not going to dig? You're already in help. Just dig at it. Get your money's worth. He's just kind of there trying to provide presence and support, but now you completely lose sight of James Harden filling back on this drift. You can see he tries to fan, but he has no idea where Harden is now. To me, that's an overhelp. because he's just not doing anything. And even right here, if I'm Duncan's got to play Mobley on his high side because you want to send them base towards the help so they can just tilt that. And even right here, Tobias just showing in the lane instead of just following the empty. You kind of confused Duran because Duran was there, but now he sees him occupying the same spot. He's thinking, all right, as long as he's 2-9ing, it's good. So it must have been a quick chase, I assume. He's able to go under 2. Did they get a rescreen? Yeah. You could see how early Duran is looking to pull. He's not even following this fill. They switch it? So ball screen, he's trying to stay attached. Now he's caught. And then he sets it up again, so good job by James here. Brings the dribble back wide, sets it up, and now they get a rescreen. Then Cade's able to jump it. Snatch. Force him into a tough shot. So good job. This is... I mean, he might have been able to pull in that pocket because he wants to stay attached. Cade is clean here. They're really not trying to concede the switch. I'm surprised he didn't just pull this. Because he had that pocket right here. Quick little cutback as soon as he's seen him staying attached and him trying to cheat under 2 to get back. Push. Let me see, Hezzy. Snatch. He's trying to hit him with a wrap. That thing is loose. Then now he's on his back foot. Gets to the 50-50. He doesn't take the rock? Why would Tobias not pick the rock up here? Where is he running to? Asar's low. He's going to meet Mobley. He gets to line up a tray. That's insane. Yeah, he gets all the time in the world to seam, line up. 11 on the clock. He's got this mismatch, so obviously he's going to empty, give him this clear side. Is he going to flood it? Who knows, but you can see, I'm not sure how this all transpired, but see, he's going to open up, give him side. I'm surprised he's really not just flooding this because their spacing is not great. If he sits dunker, it's easy to play dunker and corner. It's easier for Tobias to sit on the wing and then he can cover this slot or up top. So Asar could just cleanse himself here because 4 on that side. Tween, has he crossed tween? Tough 2. Doesn't he beat him here? Has he crossed tween? Going tight. Guess he is on his low side. Goes for the push off. Maybe because he sees Asar too. Because Asar does stay in the lane. Step back. Quick throw. Get matched up. Quick ball screen. They're going to ice it. So now he's going to vacate. Alright. He's here for the high tag anyway. Swing. He recovers. Rip. Drift. How'd they even get that? So he recovers quick. He's going to rip. Open him up. No. Because he tries to attack the lead here. But he does manage to turn a corner here. Now he's going to stun. Good job by James here. As soon as he's seen him looking to stun, drift right on that line. At the same time, so he looks to vacate. He could actually get this exit here, which does happen. So he's actually looping around. So he actually had two options. He had this exit, he had this drift. So now we got more wing ISO. 13 on the clock. They're matched up. So Kate does the right thing. Weak him and force some base. So you want to take away his left. And now this is what I mean. So now he's here, early flood. They should have done this when they were here in the same situation. Because all James can do is really just get off the rock or be forced into a tough shot. Because we've got this covered. The only thing he can do is skip. It's completely flooded. He's forced into a tough pull. Could he have made anything? No, because Duncan is doing a good job taking away this flash. He's pulled in. There's really no cut out the slot. It really is just a skip to the weak corner because of the flood, but he settles. So again, they got the switch. Not sure how, but they're going to scram this, and now he's just going to get off it because he sees that Cade wants to scram it. And now he's going to rotate. No. He should, though, yeah. Should be a double scram. So right here, he should take. But now they're in rotation. Attacks against his momentum. Yeah, but it's also dangerous to scram in these situations. Because as soon as they read it, you can see Don. As soon as he sees it, he's going to get off. So now he's in rotation. Now he's looking to scram it too. Get off. He just attacks his lead. He kind of opens up, but look at all the space between the two. That gap allows him to dip his shoulder, eat that space, and go strong left, right, and he's finishing back. So he's going off the goofy and then going back to his right. It's a tough shot. But it does go away from the way Dern's trying to contest. What was this off of? No ball screen. He must have been coming to set it, but he's looking to attack early. Tobias is there to show. So he splits two. Now the Pistons aren't set. You just got to greet him. You got the trailing big. You got James in the slot. He's hugged to J.A. It's the trailer. It's a fine shot. He doesn't really step into it, though. He's doing this more on a spot up stationary. Most times if a big can step into the trail tray, it's a better look. But this one's short. Not enough power. They want to get that pin, but he actually doesn't even get a pin. And then they don't even switch it. Cool. Quick pitch. He's coming off. Now he's going to release. Doing a shake. Yeah, he's going to hit the shake on a throwback, attack the close, float. That's a really good chase here by Rob, because he should have got cleaned here by J.A. But he's able to chase, stay attached, immediately releases. He's got to make the tag on that single side. Yeah, it's tough because he's rolling to this. And he's high. So he has to make that tag. And honestly, he does recover. He just takes a wide angle. So again, he's going to attack against his momentum. Good job to vacate here. Flash. Because now he's got the drop off, really. He got a great look, though. Because Stewie really doesn't want to commit. So he gets a pretty good look on a flow off the goofy. So another drag. They switch this, which is fine. I do think they switch to bias in their bigs at times. But now, great job by J.A. Immediately duck him in. Get him in the post. And now you can see another flood. They're looking to tilt it because it's a mismatch. Let's see what happens on this weak side. So he's just going to fill the corner. Splits two. mean, that works too. You can just split two here. Tobias kind of does the right thing. Because he gambles, he opens up middle, and he's already there, so he's greeting him. You can't allow him to split, though. Just got butterfingers. Must have been cross-mashed. Again, look how aggressive their low man is. They're always just pulling off the corner. Any wing isos or mid-post touches, they're there. So now let's see. Spacing does look pretty off. Lines are all bad. So now he's going to go set the ball screen. He gets set up here too. One dribble, swivels his hips, cross. Now he's caught. Now you set up the ball screen. He tries a skinny. He gets clipped. He's rolling. So the big can't commit. Did he have to float that early though? That was disgusting too. With the swivel? Wow. Now he's coming off clean. Kind of hezzies. He actually has all this space to attack because now you got players drifting. If he's going to stunt, you got this drift for the line. If he stunts, you got that line. He should be in a deep corner. But he actually gives him a line here. No, that's fine. Because the low man is pulled in. So he does have a line here, but I don't think he had to pick up this early. I think he should have push dribble, get a better flow. If he engages, now you get the drop off and there's no help here. Because you can see Karras is behind. They can't switch that. It's a good matchup. And look at this. Looking to get a wing ISO. They're really in the gaps right here. So Tobias is just staying right at the nail. Even though his man is emptying out. He's pulling off as a low man. He's just going to cleanse himself right here. Or he's just maybe looking to deter it. Good job right here by Max Strus. Come over, now you allow him to fill corner. You sit strong. Why is he attacking middle here? Robinson's going to straight him to the help, which makes sense, so maybe that's why. Tween attack his lead. Hezzy, Tween, try and open him up, but he's able to swivel, open up his hips. He's kind of on his hips too, or his hip I should say. He's not even looking to stunt. He's there, there's a drop off, there's a line for the spray. He still got to a spot for a float. What even is this? They're just not matched up or what? Why is he open? Who is he communicating to? Who is he marking? Pass fake. He's going to fan. I'm so confused. Where's Robinson running to? Who are you even looking to pick up? Is he pointing to the corner? Tobias can't leave Don here, so he has to stunt and fall. Able to get some pace, you can flow into a quick drag. Nope, he sees the lane. He beats them both. You can see here, Karras knows it's coming, so he opens up. Isaiah. So Stewie might expect them to take the ball screen and go middle, but they've been icing all game. So what's Schroeder do here? Quick hezzy, high cross, beats him. He's coming high. It's difficult to meet him there. Any high rotation is very difficult. Then use the off arm to shield. It's really nice. Anyway, if he does miss, he probably cleans up on this crash because I've got a mismatch. I don't think Karras would know to put a body on him. Seem to be matched up. Let's see, he's going to pitch. Ball screen, yeah. You get the switch. Low switch. But again, he's settling for the look. This is how I know they're struggling to find good looks because if I see this, if he's coming off a ball screen, which is actually a good shot because he's low on this switch. So he gets a great look, but there's been no rhythm. Everything's been that first shot. They're kind of settling from deep. So he probably pushed the rock. He was just helping load up. So now he's able to get back to his man. Good fan. Get back to the trailer. Quick pitch. Skinny over. Again, he's going to hit the shake. Again, why is everything the initial look? Do they not move the rock? I'm confused. Alright, decent skinny. He still gets clipped. It's not a drop. He's going to release. And this is not even a good shake. You got the dude on your hip. Because Kyr's behind on the play here. Why don't he just get deeper and engage and set up a better shake? Because he's not even really shaking here. You can see how late this lift is. So all he really goes from the break to the deep wing. I mean, that's barely any distance. Look how easy this recovery is for Holland. He doesn't even have to actually tag here. Elbow, pitch, ball screen. It's going to come off. Great job to come off tight. And that's how you exploit the drop. Great throwback on the pop. Late rotation. This might be their best shot all game. Because Sam Merrill actually knew how to exploit the drop here. You can see he's trying to stay attached. He can't shoot that gap. That's crazy. Because right here he's taking a wide angle. If Robinson was able to shoot that gap, he could get back in front. Good job by Sam Merrill. Now he's going tight. It's a straight line. Now you force Duran to engage. And look how much space he's eating up. 1, 2. He's taking all the real estate he can. Now he gets to hit him on that throwback for the pop. Great job by everybody to wheel too. Great spacing. Because he could have extra'd here if he really wanted to. Because now we got Cade. He's forced to make the rotation. If he makes that, Darren will be late there. Could even attack a closeout. Continue playing up the scramble. Step back. He's stuck. So they veered this. Probably off this ball screen. And the spacing is off too. Why is he so high? Why is he high? Why are you not deep corner? Pump. Step through. Luckily, we got Max Strus lifting here on the strong side. And Holland's over here ball watching. What's he even doing here? So maybe he wants to stay low just in case of his step through. Because he could pump, step, so he could stun, but now he can't recover. Did he have to though? It's off an inbound? No, yeah, it must have been a drive. Swing to the corner. He was looking to fan out, so now he gets to attack the close. He's forced to show. You got to drop off. He's looping. Asar takes that. Spray? No. Just a terrible lob. Yeah, Asar didn't even expect that either. Asar does crack here, which is the right thing, but then he actually looks to fan out to the shooter. Could Evan get that? Nah. Because he's in the air here as the ball's going. He can't get his feet right. So by the time he jumps, it's late. Still a bad pass. Oh, but he gets it back. Push, push. Loose handles again by Asar. I mean, what is this? That's crazy. Then you give up a momentum play. A punch at the crib. Good job to go up strong too, actually. Because you know Asar was going to chase this. See, they're going to get matched up. It's a quick drag. Get them switch. They have to concede it, really? Every team does this. It seems like they're not prepared. It's always at the 47 too. Because right here, he could definitely just go under 2 and meet Don. I feel like they conceded this way too easily. Now you got this whole clear side to attack the mismatch. Spray, swing, swing, great reversal. See, this had a rhythm to it. Right, he's getting downhill. Engages Duran. He's low man. He's forced to crack. Now Asar's got to play two. And Karis. He can make that first. And then K's not in a position to X in time. So we got the switch for sure. Again, we got this clear side, and I can already see Tobias. He wants to come flood it. This is pretty good alignment here. Because we got him at the weak elbow. This is a hard rotation for Duran. And it's a really hard position to 2-9. Because if he does pull over, unless he's cleansing himself there, now you're giving Mobley the flashes in the paint. So let's see, he's going to pull in. Alright, so they're going to flood it with him still, instead of Tobias. Bump, step back, he's stuck, fill behind. How did he... So again, he's doing the right thing. He's going to shade him, force some base. That's where the help is. He's going to load high. He's going to sneak and lift. So now he's kind of forced to play two up here because he's cutting out this weak elbow. He's got to take it. Yeah, so he loses track of Sam Merrill here. That's great awareness. As soon as he's seen him turn his head, he immediately looks to drift. Now I can hit him on that throwback. Could he extra that? Yeah, he could. Because Sar would be late here, but it's a great look for him. The trailer, and now you got the cross match. Between, let's see what happens. He beats him. Rotation, crack. First X, late X. That's a great look, though. And this is more in rhythm. Now they're touching paint, they're getting downhill, they're actually triggering the scramble and forcing the Pistons into rotation. So these are a lot better shots. There's more of a rhythm. But right here, again, he wants to send him to the left. Most times it would be on the wing ISO. They're sending him towards the base where the help is because they're looking to flood. But why does he open up and give him left here on the single side to attack? Because if Cade helps, now you got to shoot in the strong. Not sure. But he blows by him. See, tween, quick dip of the shoulder. That's too easy. So Duran does the right thing. He makes a rotation. Tobias does the right thing. He cracks Mobley. Take away the drop off or lob. Asar does the right thing. He shifts low. Splits a diff. Takes corner. Then right here, Duncan. Yeah, he's taking a wide angle. So he's late on that X. But even here, if you know the help is coming and you're already beat, why even reach here? Why take that gamble? Why not just already start peeling off? Because you've already funneled them into the low man. Let's see. Wing. Quick zip. And now the zip, they're going to flow into a quick ball screen off the pitch. He tries to skinny but gets clipped. So now he's kind of showing. Or he's in a high drop showing. He actually picks the rock up here, which I can understand because there's really no angle to turn. So now he's going to release. I think he's looking for the short. He sees the high tag, skips. That's a great look. Because a lot of times, the Pistons do have a star or whoever's the high man making the tag instead of the low man. Which I can kind of get because if he does catch it in his pocket, and he gets to take a dribble, now he can collapse the defense. He's got more options. But by making this high tag, the only option is to skip that to the slot. Force him into a two-way. So he's coming off this. Must be a drag because you can see players are still looking to fill spots. And he's out of position here. Was it a flip? Come from here regardless. He's able to turn the corner. Yeah, Javante now, he's behind the play. He's out of position. At the same time, he's deep corner. He's dunker. He's going to show. Quick swing, one dribble. Good read here. Because Tobias really had no choice here but to show. Because there was no way he could recover. There's no way he could commit to the rock. Jenkins was there on that tag though. So maybe Isaiah could have, but there's no way he could see that obviously. And even right here, why is, again, Don's shakes are just, what does he do by just standing at the break? You know it's going to be a single side tag. Why don't you just completely lift and just stress that? Stress him. You could stress that tag by just completely lifting. And now he has to actually make a decision because this is an easy decision. He's going to bump JA off his line because this is not a threat. He could have just lifted all the way. Even in this situation, if he could make a throwback, he's going to pin him in. It's a great look for Don. But all he does is shake to the break. I feel like the teams that just optimize their spacing and the amount of lines usually have the best offenses. You can see he's looking to lift here. So that forces Karras because right here, Karras actually has to crack this. Because if he's going to show, you should be able to crack here as a second help. But because of this lift, you can see he has to check. And he has to fan. And now Tobias is forced to try and recover. He's just going to attack that little closeout. 1-2, big hop step. So he actually does the right thing by lifting and filling behind. Even right here, let me see Jenkins. Because Jenkins actually thinks he's lifting here. After making that bump, he doesn't even know where Don is. I think he just expects Don to be here by now. Yeah, that's a great attack. One dribble, hop step, and go up strong. You can see JA, essentially a Gortat. Come down, quick step up, drag. And he's going to flip it. But Tobias actually kind of reads that. Because he jumps it early. So him flipping here actually doesn't really are. He gives him a push, pocket, good job to release, but he's able to recover. Bump, he stunts. Great drift. Javonte did not have to stunt here. Honestly. Did he? So he releases, hits him in the pocket. Maybe he doesn't think Tobias can recover because he could rip this and get middle pretty quickly. But Tobias does manage to slide, step slide, get in front. And now he ends up over helping. He holds his line right at the break. And even here. So once he catches it and he's going and you see your man pulling high, why not just drift now? Why does he kind of wait and then drift? Because this was a difficult pass. Because right here, he's already looking to pass, but this is a hard line. So he kind of leaves it. Must have been a drag or something. And again, we got Duran. He probably jumped it. He gets completely cleaned. I don't even know what happened to Karras here. But he jumped it for sure. Now he gets to attack on a snake. Now he's going to show. Now his man is spotting up. Great spray. Can't be mad at that. Because he's kind of cheating here. Javonte, I don't think he's ready to play too. So now they're just in a scramble. It's just instincts. So it's going to be a drag. He's going to flip, and you can already see Duran's got his antennas up. He's immediately jumping that. He's going to get off early. Rip, nope. Oh my goodness. Catch, rip, nope. He's going to cross back and just make some 360. Oh my goodness. And then right off that anchor foot, right there. Tween, pull back. That was a nice move. You can't be mad at that shot. It's a great look for him. But he's not really balanced. He kind of fades it. He's calling for a travel, so he's not marking his man. He gets the crash. Now Duncan, he's trying to put a body, just swims by. Reversal, attack to close. Get a whistle out of it. So he gets it here. Defense is obviously flying. He's going to rotate. And that's just a go and catch right there. Honestly, Karras does the right thing here. Flat. He's able to slide his feet. He did not have to reach here. Because he absorbs that. He could just keep sliding his feet. He's in front. But he reaches for some reason. When he already had the rock contained. So he's got the mismatch. 8 on the clock. I mean, look how aggressive the Pistons shell is. He's pulling off high, upping this line. He's completely flooding it right at the strong elbow. So now Katie's playing too. Good job. Crack him. I mean, look how aggressive it is. Right? They're all just plugging the gaps. And then he's doing the right thing in this circumstance. Yeah, shade him. Force him into the help on that single side. Oh, but then it's a back door. That is the danger, though. If you up your line, you put everybody in these aggressive positions, you lose sight on that strong corner. There's really no help there if he beats these two. Alright, let's look at the whistles of the first half. So right here, must be a quick drag or an early step up. Trying to get the switch for James on this clear side. So obviously K wants to be attached. He's going to try and hedge. Good screen by Dean. And then also good release and little push off. Because now him rolling here, he has to stay with this roll. Kade's actually doing a pretty good job. He's on his hip, hand up. Cade did the right thing. He's riding him, hand up. But then right here, Robinson reaches. And he just bails out James in this situation because you know he loves these sweep throughs and low pickups. So first off, you shouldn't even have your hand in there. And then you also had Duran as the low man who's shown he's active the entire game. You're going to have help on this backside. All you have to do is keep him contained long enough for that rotation, and Duran will clean up. Because you're just sending him into the help. There's no drop-off because Asar's cracking. Jerry here. But that's just a lack of discipline. Look at that show. It's essentially a blitz. He does the right thing. He releases. And then you can even see James here. He's already poaching. He's not even actually the low man here. What's crazy is he's telling Mobley to go, but he's playing Asar. Asar's looking to flare. So he sees this opportunity to shoot it. Yeah, you can see that coming a mile away. Obviously, Cade can't because he's seeing a blitz. Easy pickings. Push, great job. I like this too. Because they've got a two-side. Did he have to release that early? Because I feel like he could have continued dribbling down, eat up all that space, and allow him to run towards the rim. Because he's still running wide here, even though he is starting to cut through. Early get off, because now Asar meets him. Yeah, because if Asar does get a block here, he blows it up. So I do think James could just keep. Because he's on his heels, he's trying to communicate to Cade, but if he just continues dribbling, he'll engage both of them, and now it allows for a better slip behind the defense. Luckily, he can't get the block and ends up fouling. So quick swing. He's looking to set this way. But he's got a pretty good matchup here. Let's see. He's going to face guard, stay attached because he sees it coming. Bomb, drop step. That's fine too. That's a great drop step. So he catches, rips. Asar kind of bites. Little hezzy. Tries to go middle. So he cuts him off on his high side. So now you get an opportunity to spin back with the drop step. Let me see. Because Asar does go to swipe there, but then he takes his arm away. Stick up, stick up. Yeah, but then he kind of swipes again here. Brings his arm back down as he's going up. It's going to be a whistle every time. Push. So he's going to pick him up. And then again, we got that step up. But Don just sees the lane. So what's he do? Quick little push to his right. High cross. Yeah, Javante's there, but let's see. High cross. He's actually there. He cuts him off. Feels the contact. I don't know how I feel about these. I guess Javante's not really in position, but he does close the gap here. So he's there, and then right here, he reads Javante looking to cut him off here. And so Don decides to use that space, initiate contact with a shoulder bump. And obviously, if they're both colliding, they're both gonna naturally fall back. And then he just goes up and gets that whistle. I don't know how I feel about these bump whistles, especially when the offensive player is initiating contact. You get a switch here? Yeah, he did. It's the bias. And now what happens here? They're wrestling, cool. They just kind of scram it. And then again, they're going to send him left. So a lot of times, I've noticed now, they want to send him towards that single side because they trust the help. Let me think about this. He can't help off. They trust the low man to pull in. And they want to play rotation basketball and trust their weak side. Because now again, they're going to allow him to get to a strong hand swing. Quick dip of the shoulder. He beats him here. He's forced to gamble, Euro. Stewie's there too. So that was a really good scram here. Right. Again, this is terrible spacing for the Cavs. Two bigs occupying the same dunker. Alright, so he pushes off, cuts the bias off his line. He's vertical. Again, they just put their hands back down. Right here, Stewie brings his hand down. And James is going to read that every time. Right there. What's the point of having their hands up and then bringing it back down? And then trying to pull it out again? It's just too late. Alright, start of the third. Let's see what changes. Because right now, the first shot, the same thing they were doing in the first half. Wing ISO mid-post touch. They're looking to flood it with Duran. He's cracking. Shrinking the floor on that strong side. So the alignment pretty much looks the exact same. So he's going to exploit the drop. Not the drop, the space. And then he's going to cut out the slot. Because right here, Asar is more concerned about the skip right now. And then right here, you can see Evan slowly creeping, making this drift to fill back for that throwback. So now you got this throwback, you got the skip, and neither Cade nor Asar realizes Don's just free to cut out the slot, pocket, float. Could have been an M1 too, because that's a late recovery. Yeah, he sees it late. But really good job here by James. Don't be deterred by it. It's a soft soft help. Honestly, if you're already going to be there, this is what I don't get too, because sometimes these teams do it. He's already flooding. If he starts making his move, why not just commit and just trap him? Because this is basically a soft double, right? Look how comfortable James is getting to a strong hand. He gets to eat all that space without any pressure on the rock. So now this pass is there for free. Had they just trapped, he probably wouldn't even be able to make this pass. There would definitely be no pocket. He'd have to throw it over top. Asar might be able to jump it. Just going to reject. Again, you can see he's already there. He's ready to show. He's got to get off one pass away. He settles. Gets the O board. I'm not the O board. He cleans glass. Good job, too. Nobody's looking to get back on offense. Make sure you clean glass here because he actually damn near gets that O board there. But luckily, Don is helping. They get it. Now you got 3 behind. Push. They're on their heels. Cut him off his line. And now K's got to pick him up. In and out. And 1. Now you give him another easy one. And this is why Don got going. It's a great cutoff. Little push dribble. And even Cade here. Let's see. In and out. And now he's going to pin his arm, which is actually the right thing to do because most times the ref can't see that. He's pinning, but maybe he sees it. Who calls it? Yeah, he does. So the ref does see it, never mind. Because he's trying to pin his arm. And then Cade releases a little too late because now he's going into a shooting motion. They've had a lot of bad fouls, now that I think about it. A lot of unnecessary swiping. This one I can get, but then he released too late, so he ends up hooking. So he's got that clear side, looking to attack early. Probably a little pickup. They're actually not matched up here. Got him drifting, looking to fill that weak corner. So let's see. He hits him on a drift. He's in rotation. Again, Cade is actually in no man's land here. He has no idea who he's matched up with. Robinson does the right thing, but now you got 2 on a rock. Reverses it back up top. Yeah, I see why he dropped 21. Because now they're in rotation. They run out of numbers here. By the time Duran sees it, it's late. That's a great ball reversal too. And great job by Mobley to trigger this by attacking early. Because Cade should be assigned to James here. Duncan would be able to follow this drift. But he has no idea what's going on. He's just ball watching. So we got more pace. And then again an early step up or quick drag. Looking to get Robinson into the action. Does he try and hedge? Yeah, he does. So he's able to go under 2. That's fine. He couldn't really jump it, but he does a good job of bumping here. Taking away that line. And now Tobias is able to go under 2. So they blew that up. He's in the post now. He's flashing. He's cracking. Cool. Now they're set. Not going to flow into a double drag. Nope. He's going to vacate. But now he's bringing Robinson back into the action. So let's see. He chases over. He's going to stay attached, hoping Asar can recover. I can see the low man pulling in. Even right here, you can see he's coming to rock. Asar is there. He actually recovers. Bump off. Wrap. That's a tough pass. I didn't expect Asar to actually recover here. He's able to ride him. No foul. Dimmer's there just in case. He actually takes a little step back right here. So Harden does a little step back. And now he engages Duran. Good job by Cade. I mean, Cade's there. Because Cade was actually following this lift. And this is what I mean. You have to stress the second help. Look at the distance Cade has to respect. And that's why you always have to make this lift. And he's actually following all the way behind. So if James was able to somehow reverse pivot, he could hit him on that throwback. And there'd be no close. We got so deep. Let's see. So Cade, he reads it. He's there. But that's just a ridiculous pass by James. I mean, to wrap that around Duran. Yeah, that's crazy. Great hands by Allen, too. So again, I'll see what happened. Probably another quick drag, looking to hunt. They probably accidentally put 2 here when he was trying to hedge, so he slipped. And now we got Paul Reed, low man, he's there. Takes away the short. But now you've got him cracking. You got 2 on his backside for Cade. And he actually just commits here. So Tobias decides to just fire here. That's cool because if they... What? Oh, he just peels it? Alright, that's fine. Alright, worked out. This is fine actually because this little fire, he can just get matched up again. And hopefully Paul Reed can just peel off onto someone you can take. But strips it. They both commit. It almost got bad though. So right here. Kicks. He's going to run him off wide because he sees Don spotting up. You can see Robinson check his blind spot. So he kind of wants to jump that pass. Oh, so now he's actually going to fan. Paul Reed is there, yeah, that's fine. He's already in the lane, so he can take the rock. But now Mobley sees it. Flashes. Then Asar. This is a great scramble defense. This is all instincts. See, now he takes, you take. They blow it up. Wow. Doesn't really have a mismatch because Asar would usually be on him. Cade, so must have switched here. Or just cross match, which is fine. Got your best 2 defenders on the best players. He's going to flare and then probably flow into a ball screen. Yeah. So again, a lot of this is just hunting basketball. Bring Duncan up. Let's see how they do this. Hedge. But he gets cleaned. Again, this is just a great screen by Dean. Does Cade even see it? No, he does. So right here, I'm surprised he's not looking to close that gap and shooting it. Because Cade just kind of accepts the screen here by not jumping that. So now he's completely cleaned. And he's going to release and set that moving. So now he's taking him away. And you can see Duncan, he's trying to hedge. Right, he's trying to stay as attached as possible. Thinking he can reroute him wide. But now he turns back, realizes, nope, I got to switch. But now Donald's coming off clean, and he's in a rhythm. Yeah, I think this one's on Cade. I think he had to shoot that. But because he doesn't, you just concede the switch. What even happened here? I'm not sure. I'll look at the turnovers after. Obviously, he looks for the drop off because he was setting something here. I think he was setting a pin. That's fine. You see him showing. This is a drop off. There's no help here. Just great hands by Mobley. He reads it. Quick get off. Quick pitch. Tween. Hezzy. Get right. Spray. Swing. Attack the close. Off the ball fake. He relocates. Yeah, this is a crazy momentum shift. The pace is there. Let's see. So sets him up. Tween. Goes for that little side step. Beats him, but he's actually there. So he's going to make the rotation. Now he's forced to crack. You got a drifter. You got him here. So K's got to close. Now he's got to rotate. He does the right thing. He rotates. Also, Asar gambles here. Tries to shoot that. Now he's going to rip back. And then all while that's happening, you got James just relocating. He's just cutting through unmarked. Loops back. It flashes right there on the wing. It's pretty unfortunate. And even here, Dean Way could sit that pin in, so Cade won't be able to close. Left another ball screen? What's happening here? He's going to make that high rotation. Then he sees him emptying. His spacing's off here. Easy read. It's a really bad pass by Cade. But the spacing just wasn't there for him. Because I see why he's passing here. He sees the low man, and Allen's actually overhelping here by playing off Paul Reed. But because their spacing isn't right, you see he's emptying to the same spot. He's able to play two. Easy pickings. Now he gets to attack. The defense not set. See, now you got him on the clear side, but again, what are they going to do? Look to flood so you can see him shading, forcing him left. But he's going to attack the lead. Snatch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a crazy momentum shift. I mean, they got back on defense fast, to their credit. They're already in their structure. You can see it. Right, he's ready to tilt, so he's going to flood it. Right, he's ready to crack. All get pretty matched up. You can see the boss is doing the right thing. He's shading him there. He wants to send him base. Tween, Hezzy, attack that lead, force him to open up, and then just snatch him. Oh my goodness. The only thing that is bad about this shot is the fact that his foot is on the line. So that's a 2. Gonna bring Cade into it. Quick step up. He's gonna ghost. Good job to stay attached. And again, you see early flood. Shading him left. Step back. How does he get positioning? Oh, because he's not cracking here. Surprised he's not cracking here because they've been cracking this the whole time. They're allowing whoever's in that weak corner to remain unmarked. So now Paul Reed tries to put a body, but he can't get leverage. So ends up fouling. Honestly, I'm not even mad at Don for taking this shot either. He's been in a rhythm. This is the shot the Pistons want him to take, but he's been hot. Sidestep. So now we got Harden on the rock. ISO from the corner. And you can even see here he is positioned to try and shade him towards the base. And now he's emptying out. K is going to follow. He's going to direct traffic. Tell him, yo, I'm ready to flood and tilt that. Good cutoff. Now he's there early. Take away base. He flashes. Really good flash. Really good flash. And now you get another momentum play. Again, great patience by James here. He's not getting sped up. He knows exactly what the coverage is. He knows base is there, and this is also a great read by Cade. But this is the second time now where he's just not cracking. Give this skip to the weak corner. He should be putting a body here, Cade. They've been doing that all game. So I'm not sure why Tobias on the previous possession decided not to. And now he decided not to, because now Reed is in no man's land. You've got to help the helper here. So early in the clock, they either got to switch or they're cross smash. Regardless, he's got the advantage here. But their alignment is all off. No real structure. All right, so he's going to pitch. And then he's going to jump. And he immediately just rips off that anchor. He's not in a position to switch. Do they switch? Oh, they do switch. I thought Donovan was going to attack more aggressively, because that's pretty low. He's also slipping. Spin. Float. That's tough, because he picked him up low here. This is a really low switch. So he should be able to meet Don. And a little hang dribble. One dribble, set him up. Oh my goodness. Pound. Not even pound. Hezzy, now he pounds and just spins off him. Jeez, and again, Reed is pretty ready. Because you can see Allen's looking to vacate, give him this clear side, and he's just going to stay. Again, ready to tilt or just flood it. That's a tough shot. To spin, be balanced, and still get off that float over a contest. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can tell he wants to rock every time down. Now he's setting a drag right at the 47. He's coming off clean. Now you got the big, and of course he's going to snake it off that push. Scoop? No. And just finishes off a one-hand pickup. So now he's got the big on his heels. Little push dribble. I thought he was going to do that scoop right here off the push off and get back. But he doesn't. So he goes, kind of bumps him off. One. Because Reed is there. Little bump off. Kind of pushes him out. And then left, right footwork. And kind of use that off arm to shield him. And finish with the one-hand pickup. And he's going high off glass. I don't think this was even off a drag. I think they were going to set it, but he probably just rejected it. Decides to go early. Hezzy. Patience. Cross. Gets middle. I mean, look at the pace. Everything's just early in the clock. Everything's ran through dawn. Hezzy. Cross. Vera is there, but yeah, he's riding him crazy. So again, it's going to be in his hands. He's got Tobias. Again, he's looking to shade him. They're going to flood it. You can see he's plugging. He's aggressive. He's right at the nail. You've got Dunker. He's cracking. He's looking to pin his own because he can make this skip, but that skip is really hard. They haven't made the skip all game. So again, good job. Shade him, force him to the help. Let's see what happens here. Cross again off the Hezzy. Goes middle. That's disgusting. So that's twice where he's beat it off of Hezzy. Hang, tween. Hezzy cross. Oh my goodness. Now you get to attack the lead foot again. Force him to swivel, open up his hip. He tries to close the gap. But then he's taking a tight angle. Get to your spot. 1-2. Look how much he's elevating. Or how high he's elevating. Paul Reed is stuck in mud. That's ridiculous. Paul Reed doesn't even jump. So James now. So Don's out now. He's already did his job. So again, they're going to fly in the defense. 3 flat, 1 wing. He's got this single-sided to attack. So this is what the Pistons have been doing. They've just sent him towards that single side and have him flood. Because even on these slot ISOs or wing ISOs or up top ISOs, depending on where he is, they're still pulling the low man over. Because we saw Tobias pull high. He was trying to up this line. And he was sitting right at that strong elbow. He's probably cleansing himself right there. But even right here, alright, good job. You're actually there to crack. Play 2. I don't think the Cavs have found the weak corner once. Can you really not find that line? I mean, great job here by Sam Merrill to lift and really stress dunk on this X. Because he actually shoots to the corner here. No, he can't really X in time. They haven't really found this shot that many times, though. At least that's what it feels like. So now Dennis has the rock. Yeah, they're not looking to flood him at all. So what? Quick little step up. So Robinson wants to stay attached, not switch. Jenkins didn't even see it because he reaches. I don't know if he sees it. He reaches. Now he gets a little bit clipped. You can see Paul Reed. He's already ready. Low rotation. Jenkins, he's able to get back in front. So cool, you blow that up. Good job cracking. Everything looks fine. Now he's forced to throw it. Quick ball screen. They switch that too. That was a nice move. Jab. Not even jab. Little rip. And go back. But he's there. Good job. And blow that up. 12 on the clock. Why don't they just play through James again? Because you know exactly what's going to happen. Swing it. You got a shooter strong. They're going to look to flood. You can create the same scenario you had last time. Not sure what happened. Clearly they're in rotation. You got him cutting through, making that Danny Green. Hit him. Pump. Oof. It's a pretty bad closeout. He goes wide. Now he gets to attack. Paul Reed. He's going to crack. Now he's open, but he's reading that. Swing. He's able to close flat. He gets the O board. Now you're forced to foul. They actually played that really well. Because this was pretty bad. He's late to attack the closeout, though. He's really late here. Because now, as soon as Paul makes that low rotation, you can already see Dennis and Cade ready to make their rotations. And he doesn't make the right read here, because if you see him here, you got to spray that. But obviously Sam Merrill's aware of it. It's a quick touch pass. And he's able to peel off. Now he's flat. This is a really good closeout too. Flat and force him to his weak. Because he wants to get back to his right now. Good job here too. No hand in the cookie jar. They've been doing that way too many times. Because if he was, that's probably just a foul for James trying to get back to his left. So great close. Great job not to foul. Paul Reed can't put a body. That's pretty bad off a great stop. Now it's more hunting basketball. Probably a quick little step up. No, it might be even a drag early in the clock. But right here, he's actually pretty high. So he could definitely close the gap here. So he's able to chase over. He draws two, pop, forced to switch anyway. That's a great look. That's a great release on the pop. It's really the best way to burn a hedge. Was it a quick chase? It must have been little pistol. Right, it must have been. And then he's going to pitch back instead of a handoff. He's behind the play. He must have cleaned them. Maybe he was setting this drag. I see. So he was going to go chase off that 21. He was setting a drag to bring Duncan into it. And instead of going to a handoff, even though he's behind the play, he's going to pitch it right back. And just goes through. Now you've got two on him. He actually could. That works too. Pitch back, catch and pull. Kid does the right thing and switches here. But they've had momentum. So not really a mismatch, but the same scenario. Single side, side of three. Paul Reed is going to look to flood. He's plugging. Good job to be at the nail here. Good recover. Dang. More good defense and he makes that. They actually did the right thing here. I'm surprised he's not there early, but regardless, he's plugging low. He holds the line. Pump. He stays down, but he's able to attack his lead. He tries to backpedal because he doesn't want to open up his hips. He's there, but now he gets beat. Now he's forced to open because he couldn't cut him off. And great shoulder dip here by Schroeder. Force him to open up, and now I can get to your float. Still a pretty damn good contest, though. Off glass, too? late in the clock, so another guard to guard, more hunting basketball. Good job to actually concede the switch here because he could chase over, but on a couple previous possessions prior, he burned him on the pop when it was Cade and Dunk, so probably didn't want to give that up again. And this is actually a great scenario. So now he's going to shade him towards the help. He's going to flood it. He's going to pull off the corner. And now you're sending him towards his weak hand. Because most times they've had him on the left side to attack the single side. But now you've got a single side on the right. So now he's a lot more uncomfortable. Because he had made some right reads when he was able to attack on the left. So this is a perfect situation for the Pistons. Attacks, pound. Alright, he tries to catch him. Not sure what that type of dribble is. He tries to pull it back. Sidestep. Is that really a whistle though? I guess he does swipe down. I don't know if there's contact. Can't tell from the angle, but to me it's just still not disciplined. You know James wants contact. He's going to flail. He had to just contest off to the side, not downward. Guys, KYP, you got to know he wants that. Now you're giving up 3 free throws for no reason. 11 on the clock, not sure. Might have pulled him in with a magic dribble. Looking for that mismatch. More hunting basketball. He's going to look to hedge. He's going to pop, rip base, drop off. No, now he's stuck. Drift. Hold on. So he's probably in the post or something. Sam Merrill's going to bring him. Duncan does a good job of hedging here. Force him to pick the rock up. He does a good job of releasing on the pop, and now he's able to rip base. They can't get matched up again, so now he's going to attack. Why is Don lifting here? Don't you hold that line? Hold on, so he was actually emptying out. Dean Wade was in the corner, so now he wants him in the dunker. He wants to lift here. So now Sam Merrill's attacking, but now he's in this line, so him lifting is just allowing him to read that passing lane. So I think Sam Merrill wants to hit him here, but because he sees Dennis Jenkins in that same line, he can just shoot that. So now he's got to hold his dribble. Now you're supposed to cut back, but now Jenkins is able to turn around, check his blind spot. Now he sees it off that anchor. He's there. Did he have to lift here? Because this pretty much becomes, even right here, they could have just ran a hammer. Because Dean Wade's man, which was Tobias, he's the low man. He's pulling in. As Don empties out, Dennis actually has no idea where he is. He checks, but he's not even checking here. So he can actually set this hammer for Don to just empty out to that corner here. You hammer him, he's not going to see it. He'll probably try and fan out. He can't close. Wide open look from the deep corner. You got 2 in a rock here? How? Off a ghost or something? Not sure. He's going to release. Now you go to attack against his momentum. Go against the grain. Jab. Attack. At the same time, he's cutting out. He's vacating. So he's going to fill that strong dunker. He could actually get a drop off here if Paul Reed shows. Then he's also lifting. He's trying to stay attached. So he does hit the drop off. Yeah. You can see that from a mile away. No help for the helper. Because K is too high in this situation. Great job by Evan too, because he could have easily just looked to flash right in that corner, but he's gonna hold the dunker, and then it's a strong gather too. Catch, rip, and go up strong. Get a stop. Sam Merrill actually just lets him grab it. Push dribble. Alright, so now you got two behind. Who's going to pick him up? Robinson. Scoop. Scoop again. He set him up here. It's always off that pound too. Little in and out, pound. And then just scoops it. It's always against the lead too. So it's really impossible to recover here. The only way is to spin and try and meet him back, because you cannot open your hips up here. And even Tobias, let's see. He's there, swipes anyway. And he's finishing off a scoop, Must have been off a DHO or a pitch. But K's definitely behind the play. So we'll push dribble, Hezzy. K tries to go over. He's clipped. Dern in a drop. Now Sam Merrill is looking to shake. He reads it. Duncan Robinson is busy ball watching, so he doesn't realize he's lifting here. Quick catch. Rip. Attack the close. Actually, that's a pretty good closeout though. Off that anchor. Because now he can stop his momentum. Does he get to strip there? Again, why does Max Strus release so early? You have this entire lane. This is the second time where he's coming off a ball screen and he's taking one dribble and hitting the shake. If he literally just takes this line, forces Dern to commit, or even this veer, because right here, there's no way Cade would ever be able to recover onto Evan. Now you force Duncan to actually make a tag. This shake is way more open. He's able to close out because it's such a short shake. It's a mini shake. Because he has all this space that he's scared to exploit for some reason. He's not going to do anything. He might stunt. But you got to shoot in that strong corner. He's not going to do too much. I think the first time I get it because that was the only pocket he could play to. But why not just go downhill? It's a crazy amount of space. Stripped. Duran does. Oh, he does a little reach. Yeah, that's funny. So he reaches here, little swipe, and he quickly removes his hand because he realizes, yeah, we've been getting called for a lot of those undisciplined fouls. So good awareness, but now he can't put a body. 50-50, fans, attack, split, scoop. Yeah, Jenkins, he's there, tries to fan, can't. And that's a quick going catch by Don. All Cade can do is stunt. He splits it with a little sweep through. He could even drop off here if he really wanted to, or lob. Because there's no help for Dern here. Pretty early in the clock, so playing out of delay, quick swing. They get a pin. They can switch that, right? No, they don't switch that, but why does he look this off before it even transpires? Because right here off this pin, he actually goes to set this up. It's not even a pin for him. It's really an up or a rip. And he's staying attached to Dean. He cleans Cade. You can even call it a hammer. I mean, yeah, a hammer or a flare. So now he's getting wide open in that corner. Before it even transpires, he's already looking it off. So maybe he sees Karras in his peripheral because he's pulling off his body. So he'll recover, cut him off. Now you're forced to swing it back up top. What happened here with Duran? So as soon as he got off of Duran, he's going to make the high rotation in case of the drive. Close flat. I don't know. I think Evan looked off that right side too early. Because I do see why he's doing this, because he's at the lane line, he's in help. You can see him kind of cheating over to bring support to this strong side, but even St. Merrill wasn't expecting it. Double drag? Must have been, or double interference. Hezzy, he's there. Yeah, they call these whistles a lot. So this is the same as earlier. He gets on his low side, he's there. And then right here, Don's gonna initiate contact, feel it, and then go up. And even here, what is Jenkins supposed to do? He's riding him. Don initiates contact, feels it, and he's immediately going up. Give him the gallop, pound, pound. Forced to wrap him up. What even happened there? That's crazy. That's how you know Don is feeling good. Dude is just galloping. Pound. Yeah, he did twist his ankle a little bit. Trying to stop on that anchor. Tobias was there too. You could actually throw this back on the trail, but he says, oh, I'll take the lane. Forced to wrap him up. Almost gave up an AM1. You gotta really wrap him up though. He swipes, but he doesn't really wrap up. Trying to get Tobias onto him. I would just switch that. So they end up just hedging here. Alright, Dean Wade is committed. Good job by Cade though. Why is he rolling here? I think you gotta pop. Right, because you can see Tobias is showing he wants to hedge. Now you got two in a rock, you're rolling, but now you're going to be greeted by Duran. But then great read right here to just lift. Now you really stressed Tobias here. I mean, not Tobias, Asar. He reads it. Yeah, I think Wade had to just pop that because there'd be no rotation. They can't recover. Elbow. This looks like pistol. Wing catch. Ball screen. They're going to ice it and even see immediate flood. Actually, they don't really have to flood it because it's more of a ball screen. But he's pulling in really early. Then he's also making this tag. See, he actually exploits the space here. Rip. He sees it, but he knows that he's releasing. So Jarrett Allen is forcing during the retreat. Now he's just going to exploit all that space. Eat up as much as you can. And go for a little push-off, step back. You got him lifting or drifting here. Filling behind. Because Cade was making this high tag. Really a high hold. Gets him on a throwback. Long bounce. Could they have hit that earlier? Let's see. Yeah, I think James had to hit it here. But Strus is also quite slow. He's trying to hold this line. Yeah, he was looking to empty out. He's a little slow here. And even here, James decides not to throw it. So now he's forced to make a reverse pivot to make that throwback instead of just spraying it out. So now they're back in the post. Not really looking to flood it. That's pretty hard though. He's not really in a position to keep their structure. So he's going to fill corner. He's going to look to fill the wing. James. Bomb. And then that back step. Puts him on his low side. He spins off. Gets middle. Up, step through, blocked, old board, stripped. I'm surprised James didn't jump into Karras here. Because up, he could have just jumped into him. View two. But he actually goes for the step through. And then Dern's there to clean that. J.A. gets inside positioning. Then Karras gets it on a double strip. Left. Or no, that went. Yeah, that was Tobias, but that's actually a foul. I think Tobias gets all forearm here. They were really trying to hunt Tobias. So now they got. He's gonna flip it. Great job right here by Team Wade. Hit him with the Verjao. He gets clipped. He's forced to help. So now he's got to show. He's got to show. He's got to show. K's not sure if we just concede the switch. Now he pops. Now he's got to make the rotation. Swing, swing. No. See, this is what he had to do earlier. You just got to pop it and hold the pop. Because now you got two on a rock. Sar sees it. He makes the rotation from the weak side. K should just peel off. Oh, he looks to. But he kind of jumps to his outside. Takes a wide angle. And now he's looking to vacate because he wants to take that away. A little pass fake, I think. Dean Wade. Pass fake. So now he's vacating. He's on his hip. Now you get the driving lane. Low man drop off. We see 1, 2. Could he not drop off here? Because there's no way Cade would be able to read that and crack. There is 1, 3 on the clock. So maybe he had to go up. Great verticality. Is he looking to hunt? They switched that, yeah. Why does he look like he wants to stay attached? Karras looks like he wants to stay attached to Evan Mobley here. But that's usually Tobias' assignment. He looks hesitant to switch this. But he does. Cool, you cut him. Drift. Yeah, that's a really good drift. On the drive. Then he tries to go and catch. Tight rope. Gets bumped. He goes up. 18 on the clock, so they must have just got matched up. So again, we've got another wing ISO. Dermer's going to flood. He's going to load high. And now Cade is going to look to shade him. Yeah, so he wants to send him base towards the help. Oh my goodness. Hezzy, cross, tween. Got him. Pound, step back. He's actually beaten the scheme by doing this twice. I think the first one was against Tobias. Foot on the line though. Sets him up with that. Quick cross. Tween. Now he's got to open up. He's on his back foot. Now you just got to hit him with a pound step. Is this really all they can do though in the half court? Because now that I think about it, all they've done is hunting basketball. And obviously the Pistons have a clear game plan on how to counter that. And even though he makes this shot, you can't live off that shot. He was just hot this game. Dang, they really brought Tobias? I guess who else would they hunt? So now he's looking to hedge. He's there early, in and out, nope. Karras is not going to allow him to try and reject that. Good body positioning. Can they hedge it? Yeah, he can. Really good little reach there by Tobias. Reroute him wide. Dermer's there just in case. He swings it anyway, rip. So now he's there. You got two, flash. And great job right here by Asar. He's ready to crack it. He's going to try and rip back. No. Spin, drop off. Dang, so this was on Cade. Because Duran does the right thing. He's behind the play. He does the right thing and takes away this flash. No, it's on Cade to take that away. But look how stressed it is. You got this spray and you got this drop off. What do you want? He tries to fan. Maybe he doesn't expect him to cut out. There's a little fan. And he's really right there. Quick pitch. He's telling somebody to vacate. Oh, so talking about Don. So he's going to fill this strong corner. And they've really just looked to hunt Tobias. Is that their entire game plan? So Tobias tries to hedge here. He's trying to keep one hand on Evan. Hopefully he can hedge. But Karras really can't do anything here. Unless he shoots this early. He tries a skinny. He can't. So now they're both behind the play. And this is a really good release. Just slip it. You got two lines. Let's see what happens. He's going to make the rotation. He's ready to crack. Now he's going to take it with a drop off. Oh, that was a great read by Dennis. I think because he looks to the shake and then hits the lob. Yeah, that's nasty. Because Cade is really stressed here. Yes, he does the right thing, but he's late on it. He's really late on this. That's a great lob. He just had to finish. You even have Karras here. He's peeling off, which is fine. Yeah, Cade had to do a lot here. Because he's got to pull off the corner. He's actually playing three because you have to tag this roll. You have your man lifting on the shake that you can't really account for. And you also have to take away this drop off. No, he doesn't get fouled. He just literally misses. Now he's just got to attack Asar. I'm really not convinced by the Cavs offense. Watching this, there's no clear advantage I can see. If Dawn didn't get a couple easy ones, I really don't know how they would have scored. I'm just not convinced by what I'm seeing. A lot of it is just hunting basketball. There's no real screening actions they can go to get consistent advantages. Their wing isos or mid-post touchers are getting flooded. They haven't really shown me they can make those reads. They haven't found a weak corner often.